Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a quick card using the Happy Birthday to You. This is a celebration set saying that, meaning this stamp set cannot be purchased but can be earned for free between January 3rd, 2020 till the end of March or while supplies last in that period. It's called Celebration. Stampin' Up get that promotion yearly. I mean, I've been with them 17 years and it's pretty much yearly. And every year it's different stamp sets. So this is one that you can choose for free with an order of $50 of your choice. So we're going to use this and we're going to do the faux frame around it. And it looked like I spent a lot of time maybe coloring. Let me share that with you, how simple it is. So I'm going to be using the stamp set with Memento black ink that I get right here. We're going to stamp this. And then we're going to stamp the Happy Birthday. And all that comes from the same stamp set, okay? I'm going to put that about right here. And this time I'm using it on shimmer paper. The other one was on heavy whisper white cardstock. This one it's on shimmer cardstock. And then we're going to use the Happy Birthday, and that also it is stamped with the Memento black ink. And we're going to come at the top here and put that right here. Voila! Now, for the frame, I had a piece of cardstock to put on top to draw my faux frame. And to be honest with you, it was harder with the cardstock because you don't see through for your lines. So I cut a piece of window sheet that measured 3 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to save my window sheet so I can use it over and over. I just marked the size there so then I know which one it is. So this is 3 by 4 1/4. My shimmer cardstock measure 3 3/4 by 5. Again, it's 3 3/4 by 5. And my black piece that we're going to, the layer, measure 4 by 5 1/4. So what we're going to do is place this at the top, and that's going to be our guide. Now, in the pins that I'm using, this is with the scrapbook in our catalog, you get the 0.5 and the 0.01. 0.05 and 0.01. I like the 0.01 because that one, it's more delicate, it's more fine, the tip. Now, okay, let's make sure I'm in the view here because I'm going to sit down now to draw this. So what you want to do for the frame, wherever that it's stamped, you don't want to go through it. So I'm just going to do a little line here and go here, stop there. And I won't go even in between those two, it's too little there. And go here, stop there, and then start here. Go all the way. And you see I hold pretty much my pen straight up. And the reason why I hold this straight up, it guides on the side of the window sheet, and it makes it a lot easier to go straight, put it that way. Oh, well, maybe a little line here. Here we go. Now we're going to remove this. Et voila, you get your frame around it. Now this one, I did petal pink here for the flowers, and for the cake I just did the little line with the light daffodil? So saffron, the light so saffron. This time we're gonna switch that a little bit here. Instead of the petal pink, I'm gonna use the seaside light. And well, first let's do the center here. So see, I just scribble. I don't really color, I just scribble that. Now I'm going to use the seaside, and when I say I'm going to color the flower, I barely just touch the paper and just wiggle that a little bit. Even if you get some white, that is perfectly fine. So it just gives some character. So I just do my 3 flowers like this. Very little coloring. It's no blending. Yes, I'm using the blends, but really I'm not blending. I'm not doing no shading, no nothing. And I'm going to be honest with you, if you are challenged with the blends, the petal pink make it very forgetful or easy. The reason it's because it is so light, so even if you don't color everything, it really show perfectly. The blue, you're going to say, well, I see a lot of white. You see more of the white, but still it gives some character when you keep some white. Now for the berries, I'm going to be we're going to use a different color. I'm going to use, you know what? Let's use our yellow for the berries too. So I just going to, because I think the seaside and the seaside and the yellow look good together. So now we got our berries done. For the cake, I'm going to use my light crumb cake, the light one. So instead of a buttercream frosting, we're going to have a little bit of like a light, it would be like chocolate, or maybe I'm thinking that vanilla, or what it's kind of a coffee frosting. I absolutely love it. I don't know the name of it. So then the top I color a little bit, just give some of that depth there. And then a little bit at the top there. So you see I just did the line. That is it. If this is a little bit too dark, I would have liked even maybe lighter. I just gonna do this. Okay, let me put that outside. I got 2 phones to move. There we go. Sorry about that. So you can take your lifter and just lift this a little bit. Voila. Now for the I use the light. So all olive light. So everything in the color that I use, I all use the light colors for this. And you see I barely touch the paper. So it's not really coloring, it's just adding color, because I'm not doing no blending, no nothing to that. I'm just adding a little bit of colors on this. So now you get the jig of that. I'm going to finish the leaves so you see. Now for the bottom, I did some in the gray and I did some in the blue. I did this one for a card swap. This one, I'm going to use this one. It's the light pool party, and the reason why I like this one, it almost look like glass. So I'm just going to use a very little there. Let me use the other and I just, like I say, just a tiny little bit. And then for my shadow, I use the light also, and I just did a little bit for my shadow. So it looked like it's standing on something, but then it's got the, it just gives something to sit the stand on. Now this is too dark for me, so again, you get that right. I'm going to use my lifter. And it looks like not much is happening, but it's going to light up. So I like the pool party because it looked more like a glass. Or if you want silver, then use the smoky slate. Voila. So now I just have to mount that on this. And then mount this on this. And inside, I use a perennial birthday. And I put wishing you best on your special day, and I use that little flower. So I mixed it the inside with this, but the outside, it's all happy birthday to you from the celebration. So this is going to be mounted. It's going to be on my blog. Also, I'm going to post that one. So I'm going to have the measurement and all the supplies and color that I use. So very, very lovely stamp set that you can get for free with qualified order. Supplies, it's limited, so don't wait too long. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Again, the link is right below, my friend. Bye-bye for now.